Fnb card activation, debt and credit card. Did you recently receive your Fnb card recently from First National Bank? If you are a new user of Fnb Credit, Debit Card and trying to find a simple way for activating the Fnb card, then keep reading, I got you covered here. Don't worry, we will try to make your task easier by helping you in activating Fnb card in a number of activation procedures in the simplest manner. Fnb card activation, debt and credit card 1. Fnb card service is offered by Fnb Bank to its valuable customer. Fnb Bank provides card services to its customers in order to offer flexible day-to-day cash management and business use. Table of contents. What are the requirements for activating Fnb cards? What are the Fnb credit, debit card activation process? Fnb credit, debit card activation methods. 1. Fnb credit, debit card activation via online. 2. Fnb credit, debit card activation via phone call. 3. Fnb credit, debit card activation via ATMs. 4. Fnb credit, debit card activation via the visiting nearest Fnb branch. What are the requirements for activating Fnb cards? In order to begin and complete the Fnb card activation successfully, you must have the following essential documents. You must have Fnb online account along with proper username and password. You must have Fnb card along with Fnb card number, CVV code, expiry date, activation code, security code, etc. with you. You have the registered phone number i.e. the number that you have provided while applying for the card with you. You are required to provide genuine details, it as proof for verification purpose. What are the Fnb credit, debit card activation process? Fnb Cards offers an exclusive service which makes our life easier and comfortable. Using Fnb Card, you can enjoy a number of advantages over cash payment. Fnb Card activation, debt and credit card 2. So, if you recently received the Fnb card and want to start using your Fnb card, then you should follow the Fnb card activation procedures given below to activate your inactive Fnb card at the beginning. Fnb credit, debit card activation methods. Fnb credit, debit card activation via online. Fnb credit, debit card activation via phone call. Fnb debit card activation via ATMs. Fnb credit, debit card activation via the visiting nearest RBS branch. 1. Fnb credit, debit card activation via online. If users want to activate the Fnb card online, then firstly the users should have an online account. And if you don't have an online account, then you have to register for an online account. Fnb card activation, debt and credit card 3. You can further read about other card activation stuff. HSBC online card activation process. Fnb card activation online, debt and credit card. Chase credit card online activation. Quick steps. If you are willing to activate your Fnb card via online, you should visit the official of Fnb Bank. Fnb credit card login. You need to log in. If you do not, then click on Enroll Now. Fnb credit card activation online. Enter the details if you choose Enroll Now option. Fnb credit card activation steps online. Now you need to find the My Accounts section and click on it and go to My Card. Now you need to select the card you want to activate. After selecting the card, click on Activate Now. As soon as you enter the details, the bank will send you an OTP message on your registered phone number. Enter the correct OTP, one-time password, and click on Submit. The Fnb Bank will notify that your Fnb card has been activated after some interval of time. 2. Fnb credit, debit card activation via phone call. If you're facing internet connection problem, then the alternative for activating card might be activation via phone call to the Fnb card activation number. Quick steps. Dial the FNB card activation number I.1-800-688-7070. Choose the language that you are comfortable with and listen to the instructions carefully. Provide all the necessary personal details, your FNB card number and other information as asked by the instructor for verification purpose. Follow the instruction as provided by the instructor of FNB. The FNB bank will notify that your card has been activated after some interval of time. 3. FNB Credit, Debit Card Activation via ATMs. If you are facing problem in activating the FBN credit, debit cards in the above ways, then activating your card visiting nearest ATM's booth might be your best choice. You can activate your FNB card by visiting the nearest ATM's booth along with the card and the PIN. FNB credit card activation by ATM. Quick steps. Visit the nearby ATM's booth in your area along with the FNB card. Swipe your card on the ATM machine and enter the PIN number. After that, click on the card activation option. Now you will need to provide all the necessary card details for verification purpose. After the verification process is completed, you will receive OTP, one-time password, on your registered phone number. Enter the correct OTP and click on Submit. Now your FBN card will be activated and soon you will be able to use it. 4. FNB Credit, Debit Card Activation via the visiting nearest FNB branch. This is one of the easiest ways of activating the FBN card. You just have to visit the FBN bank's nearest branch and request in the customer help desk for the activation of your card. You may need to provide the necessary details asked by the customer desk officer. Conclusion. So this is all about how to activate the FNB credit, debit in a number of ways. I have tried to explain the 4 ways of activating the FNB card via online, via phone call, via visiting the nearest ATM's booth and via visiting the nearest FNB bank branch in an easiest and simplest way so that you could understand. If you still have any queries related to FNB card activation or confusion in certain processes of the above-mentioned activation methods, then you may let me know by commenting in the comment section below. I will try to answer all of your queries as soon as possible.